Alright, yeah, working on the old Ford again today. What I did is I took the front bumper off yesterday, and I'm going to get that ready for paint. It was only held on by 4 bolts. A little tough to get to. I was going to take the brackets off, but here's something strange. They actually have the bumper brackets riveted on. See the big rivets? So that's something I've never seen before. Anyway, let's go in the garage and we'll show you what I'm doing. But little dirt bike was over here yesterday, and they hooked me up with a horn. So we needed that because I didn't have any of the guts or anything for this one. Plus it's a different setup, you know. That's a solid shaft, and I think that horn button's made for, you know, the wiring to go through the center of it. But anyway, we got ourselves a horn. Yeah, I forgot to mention, when he put this horn in, he was videotaping. So if you go over his channel, I don't know when he's going to put it up, but he actually shows how to hook this horn up. You put a whole wiring harness, one more wiring harness to put in here, and had a fuse on it and a relay and stuff like that. So it was pretty interesting. He made it interesting anyway. All right. I digress. Let's go back in the garage. Here's the bumper. I mean, the bumper's in really good shape. Not excellent, but pretty good shape. You know, it's been tweaked a few times, it looks like, and it's had body work done to it, but I think it's a keeper. And I actually took the bolts off here, and they were painted. And we got to compliment the guy that did the body work on his truck. He did a decent job. They actually they painted these bolts, and they actually sanded them, you know, to accept the paint. So I soaked them in some lacquer thinner overnight and cleaned them up, and actually put them on a buffer, and they came out reasonably good. I'm happy with them. Happy to keep them. Then I came across the one. This must have been the last one. The boss must have told this guy, "What are you doing?" And he didn't sand this one. So you see, this one's a little shinier, a little smoother. But these came out okay. You know, they're gonna look all right. You know, once that bumper's painted up and everything, you know, 5 foot, that's gonna look like a good bumper bolt. So I also ran a tap and a die through all these and everything. So, you know, it just makes that much easier when you put stuff together. You know. So while you guys weren't looking, what I got to do is I got to fill these holes in where the brush bar was. You know, as just a big ugly, you know, grill protector, you know, for going through woods and stuff. But this bumper didn't have it. So what I'm going to do is, I was over on a lathe this morning. You know, it's funny, all the scrap metal I have, and I didn't have a 9/16 piece of metal. I had to cut this down on a lathe. So I cut that down. Now I'm going to put it on a saw and just cut little wafers. Fill them holes in and weld them up. Weld them, grind them down, and they should be okay. So let me go over the saw there and we'll cut this down. Yeah, this ain't gonna be much of a video other than just me just playing around doing little itty bitty things on this thing, but it'll give you guys something to watch anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go over the saw. You can come if you want. Alright, yeah, we made 7 of these plugs. I only needed 6, but I actually cut one and I thought it was too thin. So, you know, it's nice that saw is set up so it cuts nice and straight. That's nice. So now all I have to do is put the plugs in here, get the magic hammer and tap it flush and weld it in, and we're good to go. I could have rosette welded that and everything, you know, put a piece of copper behind it, rosette welded it, but then it probably would have taken a whole lot longer. But what I'm going to do now is We're going to grind this down, and even going to clean up the edges there so we get fresh metal, and then we'll put all the plugs in. Alright, I'm going to throw you guys up on the tripod, you can watch. Been dent there, we got body fillers. No problem. Alright, I'm going to take the round file here and just clean that up there so we get good welding, good metal. Alright, we got them all cleaned up. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to take the magic hammer. What's that? Where you guys at? I got you zoomed in, that's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, I'm just going to stick these in a hole here. There we go. They're protruding, they're just slightly proud of that, and that's what I want. That way I get hit it, and I might not have to do any body work to it. So I'm going to put the rest of these in. You probably can't see that one. Let me back this up. Let me back this up a little bit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. We'll turn you in a little bit. We'll turn you up. Turn you up a little bit. Here we go. This was the dent. Yeah, this is going to need body work anyway, so that really doesn't matter, that one. Okay. Let me turn these around so I can see you. You probably can't see that one here. Huh. Yeah, this camera work and stuff while you're doing work is a pain in the neck. Ugh, here we go. There we go. You guys alright? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I was going to get a little dirt bike to weld these because he's an excellent welder. But I think I might try it myself. And it doesn't matter if it's a sloppy weld because I'm going to grind them down anyway. Alright, I'm going to finish putting them plugs in. And then we'll put you back on and we do some welding. Alright, we're all hooked up here. I started welding. I was getting a good bead and everything. And then it just stopped. And that's just my kind of luck. I'm all out of welding rod here, whatever you call it, a spool. I'm gonna look on the shelf, see if I can find something. Oh well, got a lot of use out of that. All right, yeah, this is what I took out of there. 12-pound reel, and I found this. I picked it up at Home Depot. There's a Home Depot going out of business near us one time. And I think I picked this up for like 15, 20 bucks. But I think this is that core stuff, you know, flux core or something. So this ain't no good. But I was able to find some of this, and this says no flux, 2 pounds. So it's 0.35. This is 0.030. It's 0.0335. So I might just have to change the tip on that thing. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing to work. Alright, I stuck that little reel in there and that little spool and changed the tip on this thing, and I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. I'll have one of the guys check this out when they get over here, but we'll see if we can get some welding done. Alright, let's see how we do. This didn't look too good, you know, I was adjusting everything, but I'm a stick welder. I'm not a MIG welder. That's why I use the kids. So let's see how we do here. Alright, let's say that's not bad. Let's see how it looks on the camera there for you guys. Oh, sorry. You guys get in my way. That's acceptable. Like I said, it's got to be ground down, so... Alright, let's try another one. Keep his where you're at, and we'll swing down to that middle one there. There we go. Alright, let's give it a try. Let's do what you're going. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I might have to let little dirt bike go. Alright, I'm going to finish welding these up, and we'll take a look at them when you're done, alright? Alright, yeah, they came out pretty good. Somebody that don't know how to MIG weld. That one there looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. This is the first one. I'm going to grind that thing. That's the first one when I was adjusting the gun. I had it going too fast. And that one looks good. I think I'll still keep a little dirt bike around. I like the little fella. So let me get a grinder out and see what they look like. Alright, yeah, I cleaned a few of these up, and they came out nice. This is flat and everything. I might have to use a little glazing putty right here, but like I said, there's body putty on this whole bumper. This one here, before I grind it anymore, I want to straighten it out. I want to bang that out a little bit. So it's going to take some filler, but not much. This one here came out good. Just going to have to take a little glazing putty there, it'll be fine. So let's do this one here. I'll throw you up on a tripod. We'll show you how we do it. All right, it's 36 grit. That's pretty aggressive, but that'll get the lumps off. Alright, I'm going to get in your way. This here is 24 grit, but it'll get us a little closer. This is just 80 grit sandpaper. Gotta get rid of all your grinding marks. Might not look it, but that's pretty smooth. So we'll just go in them little crevices with some glazing putty and we'll be good to go. Alright, I guess next time we see you, we'll just slap a little putty on there. Alright, yeah, this one on the end here came out perfect. That's what I was hoping they would all come out like, but it didn't work that way. It didn't come out that way. You can't even tell there was a hole there. Alright. It's been a few days. I took the weekend off. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to get this, today I'm trying to get this thing in primer. So going to do a little body work here. A little glazing coat over there and a little body work there. A little glazing coat here. And here I think I grind that down a little more. I can feel that's still raised up a little bit. But then, you know, this bumper isn't perfect. And I'm not going to make it perfect, you know. I'm going to make it a good looking bumper. Because this is a daily driver. This thing here isn't going to be a show truck. It's going to be a daily driver. So, let me flip it on the side. I'll show you a few. Even like here, you know, I'll try and feather that all out. I don't want to get into a can of worms here by stripping this bumper down. If I was going to get goofy and everything, I might as well just buy a new bumper. They're only $100. You know, I think $20 shipping. For 180 bucks, you get a chrome one, triple chrome plated. So, like I said, we're not going to get crazy with this. Let me flip it up and I'll show you a few more issues on it. Alright, the face of it here ain't bad at all. You know, I'll feather in all these marks and stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to take his paint off. There is a slight dent here, but I'm not even going to worry about it because the bumper bolt goes there and, you know, it'll distract you, you know. And I don't think the average person's going to see that anyway. And you can see on the bottom here, the bottom never got painted, you know. Every time this thing got painted, they seem to miss the bottom. Plus, that's where all the stones hit and everything. So, like I said, I'm not going to get crazy with this. Alright, yeah, you can see what I'm dealing with here. You see the first coat's like a light gray, then you got a dark gray, and then another gray, and then you got a green, and then you got another green on top of that. So you're dealing with 5 layers of paint here. So we're gonna do the best we can with it without getting too involved. So sit back and let's see what we can do with it. Alright, yeah, we got it sanded down and feathered out, and we're happy with it. Like I say, we didn't want to take it all down because this actually is acting as a filler, because you can see, like, in some of these spots, you know, this bumper's been ground down before, so, you know, we don't want to get into a can of worms here. So alright, let me set it up, and we'll throw some body filler in these little imperfections and see if we can get ready for paint. Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, it's not perfect, but for what it is, it's pretty good, pretty darn good. After all, it is only a Ford, right? Alright, pretty dark and dismal out here today, but I think we're going to try and get some primer on this thing. That way, next nice day we have, we can paint them both. Give them a good top coat. Alright, maybe I'll see you guys out in the paint booth. Alright, you guys know the routine. Let me turn you around here so I can see you. Here you go. Pretty clean out, buddy. I already blew it off and wiped it down. Now we just got to degrease it. Stuff does evaporate a little bit, but it's meant to be wiped off. Go get some primer. Alright, yeah, I cleaned the old Bank 7 here and put a few packings in there, and we'll see how it is. We'll test it out on this. That way when we spray the truck, we'll know if it's working properly. Alright, safety first. We're spraying nice. It's like the wind was blowing in your direction. I hope I didn't get any paint on you. Alright. That's looking good. I can't see any body work from here, so that's a good sign. That's the top of the bumper we're looking at there. So, alright, let me go clean this gun out and then we'll get back to you. Alright, I'm happy with that. I mean, like I say, it's only a truck. It's only a beater, so I'm going to paint the bumpers white and the grill's going to go silver. I think that's what I'm going to go next. I'm going to take the grill out and the grill and headlight bezels and paint them silver. You know, I would have painted them white, but there's going to be too much white. You know, it's going to be a two-tone truck. It's going to be, white. The hood's going to be white. The top of the top half of the whole truck's going to be white, and then the bottom's going to be green, and the roof's going to be green. So there's going to be plenty of white on there. So we'll throw like a dark silver or stainless steel or something like that. So that's where we're at. Well, thanks for hanging with me in this, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Enough of this.